Everything by Kota The Friend. Kota was introduced to music in the 90s, resulting in him joining the music program at his school. In college, him and some friends created a hip-hop neo-soul group. He picked up cinematography to make some money. Everything is his second project of the year. How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of Everything by Kota The Friend.
Everything by Kota the Kota the Friend. I was about to say Kota the Friend, man. Everything, because I'm on everything right now, man. How you feel about this album artwork?
I think the album artwork is absolutely fire. I really love the color scheme that he went with, and I love the drawing of himself as well. And I just like the whole look of it. It feels like it's something that was like really probably personal to him, and he took a lot of meaning to. So I like it, man. I think it's pretty dope.
Yeah, I agree with you. The cover is actually really dope. The color scheme is really on point. You can color your living room and across these color lines, the furniture and all of that stuff.
True that.
And I think the room will actually look really dope and really trendy, as people like to say.
That's a good word.
Yeah. The floor of this project, man, this album is super chill. Like, so chill. I don't even know if you can play this album at night. It is so chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like middle of the day. No liquor. You got lemonade. And you just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that type of vibe. It's straight chill. This is damn near Will Smith chill type music. Almost. Like, not quite, but it's almost like if you took Will Smith and Toby Lou and you slapped it somewhere in the middle, it's like that chill, that relaxed. Like, it's not a lot of hypeness to this. You're not about to be getting amped. You ain't about to do no shoulder dance, no arm dances with this.
For one of them, you could.
Okay,
Was
one.
Was it Volvo or Morocco? No, yeah, some one of those. But I mean, it's a chill, but I don't think it's Will Smith chill though. Because Will Smith chill, you still getting jiggy with it and all like that.
True,
you still dancing and
but it's summertime chill.
Nah,
because you ain't about to be dancing like when summertime is on.
Summertime
is chill.
You like this.
That's chill.
This is more chill than summertime.
Yeah,
Will Smith chill is kind of like, it's chill, but you got to bop to it. This is just
this got some bop to it.
No, some tracks, but like you said, it's lemonade chill.
Yeah, it's definitely lemonade chill.
Yeah.
Highlights, man. Look, Summer House came on, and I was just like, okay, we starting off on a pretty dope vibe here. BQE. It took a while for this song to actually grow on me. My wife was just like, "Are they talking about the Brooklyn Queens Expressway?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know. I ain't from Brooklyn. Man. I ain't from Queens.
Yeah, I caught that right there.
I've been there once.
They all from New York.
Whatever. The song is cool though. Long Beach came on, and Long Beach has a cool vibe to it. I love the Lupita skit. Absolutely love the Lupita skit. Love everything she said. Considering that she said, "I don't like to be triggered all the time," which felt like it went perfectly with the times right now. I'm just like, she must have knew what was coming to say she doesn't like to feel triggered every day. Because who likes to feel that way? Yeah. Away Part. Kite sounds amazing on this track with him. I thought that was dope. Morocco featuring Toby Lou. This is the song that actually really woke me up. So everything I mentioned before this, Summer House was the first song that really hooked me until I got to Morocco, which woke me up and made me go back to the beginning and start listening again. Morocco featuring Toby Lou is dope. Anytime you mention Rocco's Modern Life in a verse, you are dope to me. Shout out to Toby Lou. The 7 interlude is actually really dope, and I'm mad that it was that short. Always featuring Kyle and Braxton Cook. Dope. Mm-hmm. Loved it. Kyle's verse was really introspective, gave you a little bit more insight into him. And I just love the way Kyle's energy comes across. And I feel like if him, Toby Lou, and Kota actually made a group, they'd be the Super Chill Boys or something. You know what I'm saying? Because they all chill. I mean, don't get me wrong, Toby and Kyle a little bit more hype. Just Super a little bit more hype. You know, Lakeith's interlude was actually another one that was actually really dope to me. And I thought it was cool that he had his son on the last song of the project, but it wasn't my favorite song of the project, though.
Yeah, man. Summer House had a really, really dope vibe to it in production. BQE was dope when Joey and Boz came in. When Boz and Joey Badass came in, I thought it was dope. Long Beach was the track that kind of woke me up because I really liked the vibe on that one. The Peter skit was fire. Away Park, I really love is a cake.
I thought it was Kite.
Kite. Yeah, I really love the verse on that one. Morocco with Toby Lou was fun, man. Anytime that energy from Toby Lou comes up, is great. The interlude for 7 was dope. Kyle on Iowa is really cool, and I really like what he did with everything, even though it's not my favorite as well. But I just thought it was the perfect way for this album to go out based on what he was talking about and how chill it was. It was nice to go out on something like everything.
Agreed. Lowlights, man. Look, Mikasa, I still didn't like it. I listened to this song like 10 times, and every time I get halfway through and wanted to skip it. Volvo, I didn't like this at all, and I felt like this song also showed me that Kota sometimes raps off beat, like he's not 100% on beat, not on the metronome. So always definitely show that out. And like I said, everything was. I like the fact that he had his son on there, and the interlude talked about what he cares about, but overall, kind of whatever. And I felt like that little bit of him being all beat kind of reared his head on a couple of tracks. You heard it throughout a couple of tracks.
Yeah, man. Mikasa, I was feeling it, but then it was just like, it felt forced. Like I was trying to force myself to get into it, but I just wasn't rocking with it. Volvo was just like, it's alright. It was kind of weird because he's so super chill, and that contrast is just really off to me. And his style, I guess, is just, it doesn't cater to me that much because I like what he's talking about. But it's just the manner and how he, delivers his lyrics and everything like that. It's just like, I'm not trying to say I want him to be more expressive, but you know how, like, for example, Toby Lou, like how he like kind of changes up his voice or do something, kind of weird or trendy and kind of makes him stand out more. I don't think Kota has something to make him stand out. I feel like he did on Long Beach because he kind of stood out more on that one. And then on tracks like Always, he kind of, found that little thing to push him to the side. But maybe that's just him, but that's something that I couldn't rock with specifically.
Final thoughts, man. Look, I think Kota the Great actually has some. Kota the Friend. I watch too much damn wrestling, man. Everybody has the great at the name at the end. Anyway, Kota the Friend. I think he has some cool attributes about him, man. He can flow. He has some bars. He gets really aggressive at times when he actually really wants to go in. Yeah. But for the most part, though, I feel like some of this was a little too chill. I'm happy about the fact that, in a sense, there's like positive messages throughout the whole project. I love that. I just feel like it was just quite a bit too chill. I love the guest features on this one, too. Need to stay on beat from time to time, though. We don't need any more of those guys that can't stay on beat, like G Herbo and others.
Yeah, I thought this was a fairly decent album because of its messaging and everything like that. He has stuff to say, and I bet you he can relate to a lot of people as well. But it was just like for some of the album, it just kind of was just like low energy for me. But I do like what he's talking about.
Final grade, Kota The Friend. Gets a dash from me. Some dope songs up here. A couple, I may add like one or two to my overall playlist for the year. Not quite sure yet. But he has something here. It just needs a little bit of work. Just a little bit of tooling. It's not even like it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's almost there. Just add a little bit more energy. The same way you came on the 7 interlude, man. I need that energy a little bit more throughout the project. The energy that you had on Always, need that energy just a little bit more. Just put a little bit more oomph in your voice when you're rapping and a little bit more time into some of those bars like you did on those tracks, and you were straight.
Yeah, it's going to be a dash for me as well. Like I said, I like what he got to bring to the table. It's just that, the replayability for me is kind of low just because of the lack of energy on my end. So, yeah.
All right, y'all. T-Mar.
Yeah, what was popping up? Oh, your memory card?
Fuck.